So this YouTuber is counting down the supposedly worst OutKast songs. Now, I'm from the South, and I love OutKast. In fact, I know my homie, like Rod, he would actually beat like people up if they talk bad about OutKast. So I'm gonna see which songs he really hate. Follow me.
But OutKast, you don't even hear their voice on that record. The entire song is performed by Wild Peach, so I'm not counting it. Enough of that. Let's get into the whack tier. The songs in this tier are the only bad songs that OutKast have. Throughout this video, I'm going to be...
That's hard to believe because I refuse to believe that OutKast have bad songs. But you know what? I'm willing to keep an open mind. Maybe he'll get some new insight to why these particular songs are trash.
Calling a lot of their songs mid or aight. But the songs in this whack tier, I think actually suck. And these are the only bad songs that they have.
Get the fuck out of here. I love this song. Ha ha ha. We love these hoes. Ha ha ha. We love these hoes. Are you kidding me? This was one of my favorite songs on Stankonia. Like, get the hell out of here.
Love these hoes. Ha ha ha. We love these hoes. When I heard Big Boy say, I told you niggas about taking these hoes to the Cheesecake Factory, I did laugh because that one line is still relevant.
Alright, I mean, that was the best Cheesecake Factory line in hip-hop until, like, Drake did that song where he said, about that shit like, oh, taking me as a fairy tale, you already know. Like, that was the second best Cheesecake Factory, like, reference in hip-hop. But this is the first. Like, how can you hate We Love These Hoes?
To this day. But speaking of Big Boy, he's the one doing the hook on this song, and it kind of fucking sucks. I hate the hook on this song. Ha 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 ha, we love...
I mean, the song is meant to be, like, annoying a bit. Like, it's supposed to be, like, comedic, like, annoying. Like, ha ha ha. Like, it's supposed to, like, put a thumb in your face. Like, it's supposed to make you feel like, oh man, you should really hate these simps.
Love these hoes. It's the flow that he starts out with, too. From the weave to the fake eyes to the fake nails down to the toes. That flow sucks. Big Gip sucks at...
I mean, I guess that flow sucks, but it's more of the hook than the flow than anything.
Usual. I'm actually about to cook all these Goody Mob niggas throughout this video. CeeLo Green is the only good member, in my opinion. Everybody...
I mean, it makes sense you cook them since they started out with soul food.
Those like Cujo, Timo, and Big Gip, they be ruining damn near every OutKast song that they touch. Backbone didn't add anything to this song at all. The subject matter and Big Boy's verse are fine. Everything else about this track is garbage. This is not only the worst song on Stankonia, this is the worst OutKast.
Bruh, I thought it was one of the best songs on Stankonia. That and mumble this and mumble that. And it's about to stumble if he my dreams.
Song I've ever heard, period.
I'm not really familiar with this song.
It was cool to find out that the instrumental of this song was on Def Jam Fight for New York, but other than that, to hell with this song. This was one of those tracks that was an immediate...
I see starting out that he's not a fan of Big Boy tracks. Like, we're 2 tracks in, and it's all fucking Big Boy.
Dislike. The production by Big Boy was not a good fit. This is one of Big Boy's weakest verses ever. Nothing he said was intimidating or fire. It's a generic topic about how dominant they are and how all of their oppositions are soft. But at least Killer Mike had a way better verse than Big. Bro, in the background, someone keeps sucking their teeth. Listen to this song. Every few seconds, you're going to hear... Boost.
Is somebody busting a nut on somebody else? Is somebody getting a facial? Like I haven't heard this track, but if I hear like somebody sucking their teeth and somebody saying bust, I'm thinking that they're gonna do a bukkake or something.
I couldn't stand this damn song. And already, that's it for the whack tier.
Damn.
Those two songs, We Love These Hoes and Bust, are OutKast's worst songs to me. Okay, notice how Andre 3000 wasn't on either one of those songs, by the way. That narrative that Andre is a better rapper than Big Boy, that narrative didn't come from nowhere. Big Boy is great. He is definitely great in his own right. So that's how but you feel. That nigga has got washed by Andre on a lot of their songs. Let's not sit up here and cap. Now for the mid tier. Keep in mind that I don't think a single song in this tier is bad. They're all just okay to me, or they're whatever. I'm going to get comments of people bitching and whining that I don't like a song as much as they do anyway. That happens all the time on my song ranking videos. But yes, all of these songs, I don't think they're bad, but they're not good either.
I bet. For real?
It took me getting to this song to realize a potential fear I had listening to OutKast's catalog. And that fear was, I was afraid I wasn't going to like a lot of these guys' music simply because of their flow. The flow that they rap in on their first album, instead of coming off as creative, a lot of the times it felt like they was trying to cram too many words into one line. To the point where it sounded so amateurish. Like on this song, the beginning of the fourth verse by Big Boy. Well, okie dokie cast out, I swear to God, I got the highest booming Cadillac, the XBListic Coupe de Ville. Can you handle that, you rat? I know some of y'all...
I mean, that was the early 90s style. Like, they really like that tongue twisty shit, like that, like, you know, just that tongue twisty, like it's impossible for you to follow flow that Bone Thugs had, what you call it, like DOS Effects had, that Fu Shookum had, like they really like that little water leak flow. Like, you know, that's how the early 90s was. So that's what made Southern Playalistic sound a little bit dated.
I may say I'm tweaking, but honestly, when I was hearing flows like these, I wasn't liking it like at all.
You know what? Rap Critic doesn't like this song because it's kind of homophobic and it's kind of lesophobic towards women. But let's see why he doesn't like the song.
I have seen this song be called the #1 worst song in OutKast's whole discography, and I will never argue against anybody who thinks that. Although I don't think it's bad, this is a song that...
But it's only mid to you.
...easily sticks out like a sore thumb in their catalog and makes you go, what the hell is this? I cringed a lot playing this song. Hearing Rico Wade say that this beat wasn't even made for OutKast and that it was for someone else does not surprise me at all. Overall, this song just sounds like it's someone else's track that just so happens to have Big Boy and Andre on it.
Yeah, Puerto Rican Day Parade beat, like, you know, Mamacita, Papadada! Like, it sounded like they made this for the Spanish, like radio, something like Spanish radio. Kind of like, Left My Wallet in El Segundo, you know. Like, why you have to leave your wallet in a Spanish city, like, you know.
This verse straight up sucks, but the opening verse from Masada is just fine. This is just a super jarring song, and after sitting down and listening to it, I don't think it's terrible, but I do fully understand why this track has been getting slandered so much over the years.
Again, another track from Stankonia, gangsta shit. I bet this doesn't have Andre on it.
I love C-Bone's verse here. It's my favorite verse by default because it's really the only verse I like on the song. Dope boys in the trap like to stack the dough. Where beef come around, can't let it go. When my funds turn legit, I'ma let you know. Ryan rims real good, I know national. His voice flowed perfectly over that beat. But I don't really care for the rest of this song. It's a cool little posse cut asking the listener, do you really want to know about that gangsta lifestyle? And then 5 different rappers all spit a verse telling you what the streets are like. Andre had the best verse, but outside of C-Bone's verse, I don't really get hype or anything to this track.
No wonder.
Y'all niggas do not understand how disappointed I was in this song. That age ain't nothing but a number sample at the beginning sounded magnificent. And I was so sad that the rest of the song didn't sound as good as that part.
That does sound like a good way to start start off a song like AJ nothing but a number. I think that's by Aaliyah. Like I know that's by Aaliyah and stuff like that. You know, AJ nothing but a number. You know, but the way that track first began, like but I don't know, like what that have to do with pink and blue. Like you know what I mean?
Fitting in with the samples, the track is Andre wanted to experience love and sex with a woman that's much older than he is, and he's telling her that he's not bothered by her older age. That Aaliyah sample sound.
Shouldn't it be called pink and gray since, instead of pink and blue? I guess the pink represents like the females and the blue represents the women. But since it's an older woman, shouldn't it be called pink and like gray? That's just me. That's how my mind works. Like I'm thinking to myself, like should be called pink and gray.
Sound is so good, and the rest of the song does not match up in my opinion.
Or maybe pink and black. How the hell he doesn't like Hootie Who? That's a fucking classic. That was reference on 21 Jump Street. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Always. See, you're even singing it in the background. Hootie Who? Are you kidding me? How do you not like Hootie Who? That was referenced on 21 Jump Street. That's a classic song. That's one of the most popular songs on Southern Playlistic Cadillac music. Such a long ass like title. But are you kidding me? Now next thing he's gonna list his Players Ball. Like
Hootie Who is easily the worst song from OutKast's first album.
What?
It really is. And this track is on the heels of 4 fire tracks. Strong spoiler alert here, but to hear great songs like Players Ball, Claiming True, Get Up.
Okay, at least he likes Players Ball. That's good. At least he likes Player Ball.
Get Out, and Crumbling Nerve. And then to hear this was a massive downgrade. I'm somebody that likes a lot of songs about weed, even though I don't smoke, but this is one of the worst smoking songs I've ever heard. It's not bad, it's just boring as hell and very disappointing.
Alright, so he praised CeeLo in the beginning. Let's see what he says now.
Now this is one of the most boring love songs that OutKast has. Even my homie Rollo Goodlove couldn't save it with his verse at the end. I was disappointed in Slum Beautiful. This track is just really dull. And you know what? Let me bring up another boring OutKast song. This next song is top 3 most boring songs OutKast have ever made. And this is a song that a lot of people love.
Top 3.
So y'all about to be mad at me for this.
It's him and
What? Oh. What? Him and I, Equimini? Like, with Andre 3000's verse, man, I'm about to turn this shit off.
I'm sorry.
You are damn sorry.
But this song is extremely fucking boring to me. This
For
is
real?
honestly one of the hardest songs I had to listen.
Bruh, that is a fucking classic. I'm about to turn this off. Like, it's him and I, Equimini. Like, did you hear Andre 3000's verse on that song? I don't even seriously think he disliked Andre, OutKast. I just think he's trying to be a contrarian, trying to be unique and shit.
To. Not just for this video, for a song ranking video ever. I have never been this bored listening to a song. I do like the instrument on the beat that goes down, 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 down. And
you should like the whole damn song. Anywho, I'm about to turn this off. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna make a part 1, but I'm really gonna try to record a review for the Book of Cletus or whatever that new Jay-Z movie is. Check me out on the flip side. Alright.